My name is Jamie Messina, and today I am going to share with you a little bit about why I am here as a Beachbody coach and what it has done for me in my life. Because it's done huge things for me. I'll start off by saying I'm 31 years old and probably the happiest and healthiest I've ever been in my life. Not probably, I am. Which is a big part of that is through Beachbody. Um, I started my journey about 2 years ago when I was the most unhealthy I've ever been. I was drinking like nobody that is 5'1" and 100 and whatever pounds should be drinking. And I had the worst social anxiety and depression you could probably think of, which was why I was drinking so much. I just wasn't happy with my life, and it was a vicious cycle. I was drinking and doing things to be happy, which were making me even more unhealthy, which then made me even less happy, which went on and on and on until like it became too much to handle and I had to make a change because it was going to go one way or the other, good or bad. So luckily I found a good path. Um, Somebody directed me to my coach Melanie, who was having a fitness challenge and thought it might be good for me because I wanted to get in physical good shape. I thought that, being in shape was the key to everything. It would, improve my relationships and, just make me feel better, which is why I started. And, at first it really did. That was working, and that was what it was about. Was I was starting to feel better. I was, becoming healthier, and my body was, slimming down, and I was getting muscles, and I was feeling better in my clothes, and that was all great, okay? But what happened beyond that was why I continue to be here and why I am a coach right now. Um, Once I started feeling good about myself and really focusing on health and fitness, my depression and my anxiety, it was weird. It started to change. It wasn't as bad, it wasn't as intense. Um, I started, I like to say it was just a trickle, like a little ripple effect. I started getting in shape, and then that turned into me feeling more confident, which turned into me making more meaningful conversations with people and not avoiding them and avoiding their eye contact, which led to better friendships and family relationships and everything else, which led to me having more friends, which led to me being happier, which led to me continuing doing what I was doing and making even more friends and helping even more people and starting to reach out to people and being really interested in their lives and just wanting to talk to them. And I really can't explain it. Basically, what this company did for me was got me out of a depression that no pill I ever took could ever do. I was on pills for like 10 years to try to, you know, level out my anxiety and my depression. And all that did was just make me very nothing at all. I wasn't happy. And yeah, I wasn't severely depressed anymore, but I wasn't anything great. I was just in the middle of the road, just going through the motions, and that just wasn't enough for me. So when my coach approached me to become a coach, I originally did it just for the discount. I didn't have the confidence. I didn't think that I would be good at this. But as time went on, it goes to show you like you never know what's going to happen because I was good at it, and not only was I making a difference in my life, I was then making a difference in other people's lives and helping them too, and not just physically, but on the inside too, which I think is even bigger. Because when I started out in this journey, I was just worried about the outside. I had no idea that my inside would transform even more than I could have ever expected. And that was the real prize. I feel great in my jeans, and that's great. But the fact that I got my life back, and I don't even know if I ever had it, to be honest, but I have it now, and it's amazing. I wake up every day and just appreciate everything I have, which I never did before. I would wake up and say, why me? Why does this suck? Why does that suck? And I'm blaming everything else. And, what this did was try to, it made me take responsibility and then take action. And because I have the power to change things. And now what I do as a coach is help other people realize that too, whether they want to change their physical life, their relationships. I learned to take responsibility, and I teach other people to do that as well. And once you do that, the gates just open up. Um, I no longer really feel depressed ever, unless, every now and then something happens and you get sad, but I feel sad and I move on. It's not something that's inside of me anymore. Now the feeling that's inside of me is passion and happiness and just things that your life should feel like. And the only thing that I can attribute that to is joining Beachbody and making those changes necessary. And even as I sit here, it's like, because who would, like, I didn't even think that was an option, you know? I mean, it's weird that people, you think, you can kill yourself. That's an option. That will make my misery stop. But you don't think, oh, I can make changes that are going to change my life and change how I feel. And that's the way it goes. You can make changes, but you do have an option. You can go down one road or you can go down the other. And this is a great option for people who are feeling, depressed or whatever. So that is my why. I am here to get people healthy, but more so, I'm here to help them feel a happiness that they're lacking or they never had or they don't think that they can achieve, because you can. I never in a million years would have thought that I would be here right now, as happy as I am. I didn't even think it existed. I didn't, and it does. So that's just a little short snippet of my why. I could go on for days, to be honest, but the overall message I want to get across is that changing what you're doing, becoming healthier, helping other people become healthier, being a positive impact in somebody's life. Um, there's so many negative people out there who are just sucking the life out of us. We need people who, want to change for positive. And, that is me. That is you. So if you want to join, here's a little different perspective. Mine wasn't necessarily about a physical transformation. It was about a mental and an inside transformation. And I've gotten way more than I could have ever asked for out of it. So, yeah, you should join Team Beachbody. Become a coach. Start making a difference. Start changing people's lives. And change your own while you're at it. It's a good feeling. Thank you.